Welcome to Football with Cheese. So, I did a Bears video, off-season recap yesterday, and I recorded it late last week. And more Caleb Williams news came out. He is the quarterback of the Bears, if you do not know. His father is Carl Williams. I did not want to necessarily talk about this, but we have to here at the channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so now, and enable alerts so you never miss a video. So if you did not watch my Bears video, I mentioned that something is off about Caleb Williams. You know, he lays down on the bench when things aren't going well. He won't talk to C.J. Stroud after the game when he loses. They call it his body language, but it's more his attitude, in my opinion. Something is just off about Caleb Williams. And his father is not helping anything. If you watch that video, his father tried to circumvent the draft to not go to the Bears and wanted him to go to the Vikings. It ended up being okay. Caleb Williams went on a visit to Chicago, changed his mind. But there's just so many issues with Caleb Williams. Here's the latest. So in 7th grade, a girl asked to call him, and Caleb apparently told her, "I've got to train." His father said that brought a tear to my eye. So what do I think about this story? I think it's total bullshit. And I'll explain why close to the end of the video. But before we get to that, there are a lot of people on X, and it's really funny, and I'm not going to go there, saying that he might not be into girls, period. I'm not here to talk about his sexuality. He was spotted with 3 models coming out of his car at a recent, I guess it was a Formula One Miami Grand Prix event. Apparently he has a girlfriend as well. But I'm not going to speculate whether he likes boys or girls or whatever, okay? What I am going to talk about is this, to me, is his father trying to convince people that he loves football, that he's all about football. 7th graders, don't matter how much you like sports. I love sports in 7th grade. I love to train. But I also would talk to a girl if she wanted me to call her. Absolutely. When I hang out with my friends, I was going up to girls in 7th grade. Absolutely I was. That's what 7th grade boys do. And what Carl Williams is trying to say is, Caleb's always been about football. Even in 7th grade, he was all about training and all of that. But there's no reason to say it. Not one single quarterback or NFL player has ever said anything like this. We never heard this about Peyton Manning. Archie would never tell a story like this because he doesn't need to, because Peyton puts in the work. The only reason to tell a story like this is you're trying to convince people that Caleb is all about football and that really he is not. That is my theory. Otherwise, why say this? Caleb needs to tell his father to shut up, because none of this is helping him. It's only a distraction. The Bears invested the first overall pick on Caleb. They brought in one of the best offensive coordinators in recent memory to be the head coach. You do not need distractions. What Caleb Williams should do is either watch Peyton Manning press conferences to see how you handle the media, or just stop talking to the media or barely talk to them. That is what Caleb Williams should do, because this is just distractions. If you want to, I'll link the post in the description, the X post. I'll link it. The replies are really funny. I laughed, but I'm not going to go there. Maybe he's overcompensating with the models. Who knows? But this is not good news. And the Bears don't need any more distractions. They haven't been good for a while. They haven't had a good quarterback, maybe ever. So like I said, I think this story is total BS. And his dad is just going to keep making up stuff to try to make his son look good. And it only makes a distraction and makes him look worse. So what do you think down below? Do you believe this story? Do you think Carl Williams should shut up like I do? If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so. Hit the bell, all that. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up. Helps out the channel. Share this with anyone who loves football as we continue to grow football with cheese. If you have not, check these out, including the Bears offseason recap. Tomorrow's video is the Vikings offseason recap. And Thursday, we'll do the Green Bay Packers. And Friday, we'll finish out the NFC North with the Detroit Lions. So make sure you check those out. See you in the next one.